I'm Michelle Spiller, and I got a fish!
And I'm Maya Stone, and well, I didn't.
I'm Ava Scheffler with this week's Around Campus.
Hi, I'm Sean McCollum, and I've got This Week in Mepham Sports.
I'm Cumulonimbus Charles, and I've got your weekend weather.
Good morning, Mepham. Today is day one. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, Mepham, we're approaching the 1-year mark. 1 year since the world shut down. 1 year since we all went virtual. March 2020 was a challenging time for everyone. It was scary and a confusing time. But now it's 2021, and look at us today. We're back in school, sports are happening, businesses are open, and we're working on our ways to go back to normalcy. Here at BMB, we are marking the anniversary of our year in COVID with a series of events. A year ago, we posted our first report on the coronavirus, What Tomorrow Brings. We'll be posting a link to that today on our social media so people can look back on what the world was like before all the masks, barriers, and virtual Wednesdays became a regular part of our lives.
Then on Sunday night at 7 p.m., we'll premiere the latest in our series of special reports on the coronavirus. This one, in honor to mark the Day of Remembrance, you can tune into B&B on our 314 Project A Year in Remembrance. The project acts as a virtual time capsule, taking us through images and voices that made the past 365 days a year that we will never forget. You won't want to miss it.
After Skull and Bones' amazing virtual performance of A Night on Broadway, they're getting ready for their musical season. The upcoming musical, Theory of Relativity, is a compelling story that opens the audience's eyes to a world where we see how surprisingly interconnected our lives are. Rehearsals began back in February, and the show will take place via live stream in late May. We can't wait to see what the amazing talent this club has in store for us.
After the virtual St. Baldrick's event last year, the organization will make its long-awaited return to Mepham on May 27th. Mepham will be hosting our annual St. Baldrick's event and will continue to keep you updated as we approach May.
A quick B&B reminder. This Saturday, March 13th, is the SAT. Make sure you bring your ID, test tickets, number 2 pencils, and a calculator. Make sure to tell the testing staff if you don't finish your test on time. Good luck to all those taking the test.
I'm sure as you walked around the school this week, you noticed some festive decorations down the language hallway. This is because this week was Foreign Language Week. During this week, students in language classes participated in learning about different cultures and traditions. To celebrate, students dressed up to embrace different cultures. Today we're honoring Spanish-speaking cultures. We hope everyone had fun learning about all these different cultures. For more on Foreign Language Week, let's check in with our very own Ava Scheffler on Around Campus this week.
Hey Pirates, welcome to Around Campus. I'm Ava Scheffler, and if you're confused as to why I'm here right now and not on the weather this week, just roll with it. I get to sit down with Kate McNerney, Vice President of the Chinese Honor Society, to talk about World Language Week here at Mepham. So welcome, Kate.
Thanks for having me, Ava.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So tell us a little bit about what World Language Week is all about.
World Language Week is all about celebrating the languages that Mepham has to offer.
Okay, and what has Mepham been doing to celebrate this week?
Well, if you go down the Foreign Language hallway, you'll see that all the languages have decorated a section of the hallway to represent the country that it's from.
And it's beautiful, guys. And what is the importance of celebrating other languages and cultures?
It's important to celebrate other languages and cultures so we could become more informed about other languages and cultures throughout the world. Because that's what makes up America.
Yeah, truly patriotic. Thank you so much for culturing us today, Kate. It's been delightful. Make sure you give your language teachers some extra love this week. I'll see you all next week on Around Campus. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ava, and thank you, Kate. It's great to see how involved this school gets in Foreign Language Week.
Definitely, Maya. Now, on to the topic of sports. Let's send it over to Sean McQuillan with your B&B Sports Report.
The fall season continues tonight, as both volleyball teams will be in action when the boys take on MacArthur on the road, while the girls play Bethpage here at Mepham. The boys soccer team will travel to Long Beach, as well as the girls tennis team. And finishing off the Friday slot, the boys badminton team will travel to Manhasset. Tomorrow, the girls soccer team will travel to Manhasset as well. And now, B&B Sports is back. Tomorrow, March 13th, B&B will be live streaming the Mepham Pirates' first football game of the season, and they take on crosstown rivals, the Calhoun Colts, in what is to be a great game. If you are attending the game, remember to show your Mepham pride and cheer for your Pirates. Also for you soccer fans, B&B will have its cameras at your game too, next Saturday, March 20th. For the world of national sports, March Madness is back. College basketball fans' favorite time of the year is here, and it's time to fill out your brackets. Tune in this Sunday on CBS at 6 to see if your favorite team makes the tournament and tries to win it all. That's all from me. For B&B, I'm Sean McClellan. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sean. Now let's send it over to our weatherman, Cumulonimbus Charles, with the weekend forecast. What's the weather going to look like for the big game on Saturday, Charles?
Thanks, Maya. Have no fear, for Cumulonimbus Charles is here. Behold, the forecast. This substantial weekend is emerging as anything but ordinary, varying in variety all 3 days. It truly is most impressive. Today has been and will continue to be partly cloudy, with the temperature shifting throughout the 50s, but it reaches into the early 60s at about 3 p.m. Did somebody say 3 p.m.? Because the following day, Saturday, is scheduled to hold a football game at 3. The game's going to start in the high 40s and eventually drop down into the mid 40s. All around, a cool, sunny day. If you think Saturday is missing a temperature that fluctuates more and a few more clouds, Sunday is on track to be the most extravagant day of your lifetime. Boasting temperatures that start as low as the mid 30s and end up as high as the low 50s, Sunday is going to take us for a wild ride. That is, if you go outside to enjoy such weather. Crazily enough, glacial endeavors are giving the impression of going out of style, and we can only anticipate that in their place will soon stand the fabled spring showers. Enough dilly-dallying. Back to you guys in the studio.
Now for today's quote of the day. The best time to make friends is before you need them.
These have been the B&B morning announcements for Friday, March 12th.
Have a great day, Mepham. Maya, let's do this. Yeah!